Sales
Yeah.
process is very fragmented. It's fragmented on both sides, the buyer side and the seller side, right? On the seller side, we've just not done a good job. It's a complex process. On the buyer side, there's now more decision makers than there were ever before. And again, going back to that humanizing and being able to understand the nuances of how you talk to different individuals is a challenge, right? Why is that a challenge? The reason that's a challenge is now you need to prepare for 12, 16 people that you need to convince, whereas the one or two that you had to in the good old days, right? So there's the responsibilities of making a selection, a decision are distributed across many different people. So that's one factor. Second thing is on the seller side of the equation, we have broken that process down. So you have people doing prospecting, you have people that are writing emails, that are doing demand generation, then you have SDRs, then you hand it over to a sales rep, then the sales rep brings in a solution engineer, then their VP comes into play. So and every time you have a handoff, right, there's information lost, there is that emotional relationship is getting broken. I'm being
Yeah.
passed around as a buyer amongst 12 different people. And it becomes, so now I've got 12 people on the buying side being passed through 12 people on the sales side. And that's just not a healthy equation. Let's face it, right? It's very impersonal at best, right? So one of the key motivations for us is to streamline that whole process. And that's again where that augmented intelligence comes into play, because the reason we have specialists on the sales side, the reason we have those specialists is because you have to go to properly sell, you have to go deep into each of these areas. I need to understand the prospects, I need to define who my ideal customer profile is, I need to do a lot of research to find out what's happening within the industry, what my prospects competitors are doing, so I can sound intelligent to them, I can bring some value added information into the equation. And a single person till now has not been able to do it. So what has happened? We have a fragmented technology landscape as well. You have CRM, you have marketing automation, you have contact information, you have analytics, you have research tools. And again, salespeople are spending more time today learning how to operate those tools than doing what they're
Yes.
supposed to do, which is sell.